Good morning, my darling, and welcome back to another video. Today is Wednesday, and we're at the end of May. Next week is going to be June, and I wanted to get ready and prepare myself and the studio for the summer and overall in the next month. So today I was gonna go and do a very big deep clean of the studio. It's a big mess, especially since summer is at the corner and Flora is losing a lot of her winter fur. So there's a lot of dust, a lot of hairs, a lot of dust particles that have collected under the couch and under my bed and the coffee table and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do a very big cleaning of that. And I was gonna change my bed linens today and do a big sweep of my desk again. That was the window. And then I also needed to do some of the planning for next. I have a few things coming up next month that I need to prepare for, and yeah, just my overall art collection and my social media that I'm gonna go, and I need to prepare that up front and have everything written down, because if I don't, my brain is just gonna go in error mode and not do anything. But yeah, I just wanted to show you a quick, I wanted to give you a quick update on my sister's little baby, my little nephew. We got the birth cards. So this is the front, which is the design I made. It's a little bit darker, but I really like it. It's okay. I really like it. So yeah, this is the front, and the back. I'm not going to show you the details of it, but yeah, this is the back. His name is Quinn, and he is so adorable. I am completely in love. I adore him. He is such a cutie. He's very quiet. He doesn't cry as much, which is good. Knock the wood, because at the moment, because he's sleeping a lot. But yeah, I adore him. That was a small little update. Then I also wanted to show you a few of my paintings that I made for this month. I wanted to give you a quick update because I printed them with just a normal printer at home. We have just a normal, nothing special type of printer, and I used some sturdier watercolor paper for the prints, but as you can see there, it's not the best quality of print because you still have the lines in it. But I was just gonna see how it looked if I printed them out, because these are all digital paintings. This is one of a photo I found on Pinterest. I was exploring the more painterly style of vibes, and then I did print the chickens as well, and I put Petunia in a little frame because I had a few frames left, and yeah, I wanted to fill them in. And then I also finished the next sketch for the art collection for June, which I talked about in my last video. So there are these two sketches I have so far, and then the last one I have is this one. This is also a quick study I did of a photo I found on Pinterest. I just printed them out mainly to see how the quality of the paper, or not the paper, how the quality of the ink would be. Anyway, those are some quick few updates. I wanted to do some vacuuming. We are at the moment in a heat wave in Belgium, and dust is collecting everywhere, which isn't great for my allergies. But anyway, I'm gonna do that now, do some decluttering of my desk. I was focusing so hard on my art collection that I neglected a little bit the cleaning part of the studio. I also wanted to show you a quick outfit that I'm wearing today. This is a top I got from the store CNA. It's a Belgian store, and this skirt is, I don't know if you can see it, is from Zara. It's a fully wraparound skirt, but I put some little buttons on it myself because it just kept going open, and I don't like that. So anyway, keeping it a little bit more modest. I want to give you a quick overview of how the studio is looking at. So at the moment, this is what I'm dealing with. I'm gonna keep it real. I have, as you can see, I also already moved the coffee table a little bit because there was a lot of dust collecting under it, and I can't reach with the vacuum cleaner well. Also gonna do it the same with the couch. There are some bags that are collecting some stuff over here, and again, I need to sort out my desk area, my pens, this up here, a bit more of this area. There's a lot of clutter collecting, and then this. This is all stuff that can go, and then I also wanted to sort out this area, which is my main planning area. And yeah, it's a bit outdated, so I need to reschedule it as well. And then I just need to do a quick sweep of all the cabinets, the TV, stuff like that. I need to vacuum that as well because there's a lot of hairs collecting. Yummy. No, you're gonna eat it? Nope. At the moment, I'm giving her this as a sort of in-between snack because she gets every morning she gets a half pocket of her wet food, and I can't open it. It's just like these small chicken stripes, and I give her a few of it. Put the rest in the bag. So she thinks she gets more than she actually does. So I give her these as a little snack. They're just some dried chicken stripes, and she loves these. And every morning she also gets a packet of wet food, and then also one of these. She asks for these. She doesn't eat her wet food as much. I also quickly wanted to show you that I don't know if other countries have this as well, but this is something we do when in Belgium and the Netherlands, and I think Germany and France as well, we make a birth card where we send these out with announcing that the baby is born, and then we just gave the small detailed information of how big, how much the baby weighed, if it's a boy or girl, the name, and the time of birth, and who is the godfather and the godmother, and then also the address of the family, that's so people can visit. We don't have a what's it called, like in America you have a baby shower. We don't have that. We have this where we announce when the baby is born, and we send these out to family and friends and acquaintances. And most of the time there is a a website or a tip for presents, and you can, if you want to, it's not an acquirement, it's something if you want to do this, and you can give them a present. And then when you come and visit the baby, because after a few days when the parents are back home and the baby is settled in, you can come and visit them, and then they get a little present, which is these chocolate sugary, we call them doopsuiker. I don't know if there's a English word for it. If there is, I can't come up with it at the moment. Just let me know in the comments if you know. And if you also have this tradition, we just gave a little bit of the doopsuiker, and they, most of the time it's packaged in something cute, in a little vase or something like that. I'm so sorry, but my nose is so itchy at the moment from all the dust. So yeah, some of the times you get this in a cute little pot or with a candle or something like that. My sister had these little ceramic plates because my mom does ceramic for a living, or she used to do that for a living, and now she just does it for her own. And she had these little ceramics plates made with some ivy on it. You can take this home with you if you want to. It's a small gift people or the parents give to the people that come visit. But yeah, I think it's very pretty. I got the cat one too. Anyway, let's continue because I'm getting distracted again. Good morning, my darling. It's the next day. It's Thursday. Yesterday, my camera died while I was in the midst of cleaning the studio, so I didn't film much more. But anyway, I just finished the sweeping the floors, the cleaning, the vacuuming, the dusting. I all finished that yesterday, and I also did a little bit more of drawing. I finished the rough sketches I made for almost all of the art pieces that I want to make, except for the 3 money shots I want to make fully digital, so I'm just gonna go and do that on the iPad. And the sketches I made yesterday are all drawn traditionally. So these are all the drawings I made yesterday, and they are all rough sketches. I scan them in and then send them to my iPad so that I can draw over them and give them some color if I want to. But yeah, this is one. Another one. These still need to be shaded and get a bit more refined, as well as this one. And then these two are for me finished. I don't know if I want to add more shading on this one, but this one is for me finished. They're just very rough sketches. And then I also made, oh, that's my head. Another idea I had was this one. And then I made 3 bigger pieces. First one is this, just 2 birds. Then the plate again, and the bird on a tile. And then I still need to do 3 more paintings, but those I'm going to do digitally. But anyway, that's for another day, because today I'm going to do the planning for the next month, which is at the end of the week. So next Monday, June is going to begin, and I have a few things that I need to plan, some ideas I need to get out of my head and stuff like that. I want to show you quickly the outfit that I'm wearing today. This is just an old Zara dress that I got, I believe 2 years ago now, with my favorite loafers so far. Anyway, I was going to show you the planning section of my studio. So this is what I'm dealing with, and I still need to put these things and all of that away. This needs to go. And then I need to visit the goals I had, replan the months and the things that I needed to do, see what I have already done, and yeah, change a few things a bit. But first, I'm gonna go and get rid of all this. So that took me all about 15 minutes, and I cannot believe that I put that off for weeks now. Anyway, it's done. I can start with the planning area and see what needs to be changed, what needs to be rescheduled, and things like that. That's what I'm gonna do now. As you may or may not know, I am new to this whole social media thing and posting on YouTube and making videos and putting my artwork on Instagram and myself. So, and I'm gonna remove my rings because they're annoying. And I have ADHD. I am someone who needs to put everything out on paper, preferably 3 times in 3 different notebooks. And because I am someone, I need to have a plan before I start doing that. I am learning to let go of that and be more spontaneous, but I still need some sort of plan. So before I started all this, I have been thinking about it for years and years. And I have been planning and making a lot of ideas and things that I wanted to do, writing things out, and I made myself a plan for what I wanted to do this year that I actually started. And I wanted to have a few goals that I want to be able to reach by the end of the year, but also by the end of each month. And I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy at the moment. So I'm gonna go and make a planning for next month where I write down my goals, the things I need to do, where my main focus is, both my art and my social media, because there are a few things that I want to learn and experiment with. For instance, for Instagram, I want to experiment with making more reels, because at the moment I just do the same reels over and over, and it's becoming a bit it looks a bit boring. I think I want to try a bit more. I also want to, because I talked about this in previous videos, I started the series the Becoming Her series, where I talk about how I am reaching and creating the life of my dreams and the woman that I want to be, that lives that life. And I started this series. I was a bit experimenting with it, but then with the birth of my nephew and my sister needing a lot of help with that, it got a little bit on the back burner, and I've been focusing on vlogs for the past few weeks. I made myself also a promise that I want to start that I want to start making 2 videos from next month. One is still the vlog that I'm gonna go and upload at the end of each week, so on Sunday. And I also want to make a video inspired by the Becoming Her series, but also the old school YouTube videos that I talked about in the previous videos. That is what I also want to do. So I'm gonna make a planning for that, because I need to plan that out, because if I don't know what to do. So my brain just goes no. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna make that planning now, write down each video and each team and each a small short version of what the video is about. I'm gonna write that down, and I'm gonna do the same with my Instagram. I'm gonna write each day what I want to post. Some people might think that is excessive. It is excessive, but if I don't do that, I'm not gonna do it, and I don't know what to do, and my day is, and then I don't upload, and no. So I need to write it down multiple times. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go with the first overall. I'm gonna go and start with the first overall view of the month. We're just gonna go and start with that. Just go. Anyway. Finished making some goals and points that I want to work on this month for my overall social media and my art as well. I think I have 7 goals that I want to work on, and I want to bring them further on to the next. Let's say I want to work on them for the next 4 months, so till September. Yes, September. So the first thing is I want to do some more experimenting, like I said, on my reels. And I want to learn making some small videos, because for now I have been mainly focusing on my YouTube channel, and I've been mainly focusing on making vlogs, because you probably noticed, but I am very new to all of this social media, and I have never been good at it. And yeah, if I wanted to be able to live off my art and become the woman that I want to be, then I need to learn this and I need to put time in it. So the first 4 months that I started this, I have been mainly focusing on my YouTube and creating vlogs, learning how to edit them and how to make them, and being more comfortable on camera as well. Not that I am at the moment. But yeah, now I want to take that to my Instagram page as well. I have been posting daily, or I try to post daily, mainly during the weekdays. The weekend is still a bit of a hassle sometimes in the weekends with my social life or my personal life. But yeah, I want to focus mainly on styling, because I've seen a lot of videos on Instagram, a lot of reels that I found very interesting, and maybe I want to not recreate them, but be inspired by them and sort of implement some certain things that I like and make it my own. Also, I want to learn a little bit more about editing for the the Instagram videos, but also for my photos as well, because at the moment I edit my photos in the Instagram app itself, and I'm just doing what looks good to me, but they all look so different, and I want to have a bit more of a cohesive edit style in my photos. Another thing is that I also want to experiment more on my YouTube edit style, because I have been trying to, especially with the shorter form videos that I want to make about my Becoming Her series, where I have been trying to be a bit experimental with like the titles and stuff like that. I made drawings for it, and I made it in Procreate, and then I put them on or I edit them in the videos. But I want to find a bit more smoother, a bit more softer style of that. If you have any ideas about what you like to see, or if you have some ideas that maybe I could try, just let me know in the comments, because I love to hear some feedback for it. And I'll try to do it, but I'm not the most tech savvy person there is. But I like to learn it, so I like to spend time with it and learn with it and experiment with it. So if you have any ideas, leave a comment down below, and I'll check it out and see if I can try to implement it in my videos. Anyway, for my art, I'm actually quite happy with how my art style is at the moment. I'm happy with the brushes that I can use, with the digital painting. That I'm still happy about that. I still want to learn or relearn actually the gouache techniques and the watercolor paintings. I still want to relearn that, but I know that at the moment I want to focus more on refining my digital art style and being more comfortable with that I actually have it. Also, I want to focus more on the sketches and drawings and stuff like that. but I'm happy with how the collection is coming and the ideas for the collection that I have at the moment. So my art is okay for now, but on the other thing of that, I want to I'm not 100% content with how my logo is seeing at the moment. I want to change that. I want to switch that up. I also drew it myself, also for the banner and the overall branding of the seasonal diary. I'm not 100% happy with it, and I wasn't when I drew it. So, but I just, let's say that I was 60% happy with it, and I needed to put it on YouTube, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have still started YouTube and I wouldn't have started filming. So, but now that I am getting more and more used to uploading and filming, I think it's time for me to revisit the logo and maybe do some experimenting with it, seeing what I can come up with. But that's mainly not for this month, but I want to try do that in July by then, because I have something planned in August, and I'll tell you when it's ready, when it's time. So yeah, and then I just also need to change my YouTube banner and my main page. Also, apparently I don't have a bio on my I don't have a biography on my Instagram page, so I need to put that in so people actually know who I am. Anyway, and link my Instagram and YouTube with each other, because apparently that's something you need to do, and I didn't know that. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then the last thing is that I wanna go and experiment with at the moment, but it's just at the beginning of it. This is the beginning stage for it. Is I wanna try to look at websites that I can build for selling my art prints online, and maybe making some digital prints. Maybe I'll start with some digital prints and then maybe grow it into more of my original art prints. And also something that I really want to do, and I have been thinking for years now for doing, is a art print club where I can send out, where you the audience can subscribe for a monthly print. And apparently there's a lot of that going around on Instagram as well. So now I'm not so sure if I want to do it, because there's a lot of it also already going. But yeah, anyway, that's just the main stage for that. I'm just thinking about it, seeing what I want to do and where I want to go with it. But yeah, those are the 7 things that I want to be focusing on for starting from next month till, let's say, September. If I can officially launch my website and make or sell physical art prints in September, then I'm very happy with it. I'm going to be very happy with it. And yeah, of course, I want to grow. It's also a goal. I want to grow my audience, or the subscribers on my YouTube and Instagram as well, of course. But I want to do that organically and stay authentic to myself. So that's not going to be my main focus. I think once I get more cohesive and be more natural or more authentic on YouTube, on my videos and stuff like that, and post more cohesively, then I think the audience will follow, I guess. I hope. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below if there's anything you think that maybe you should do differently, or maybe you can try this one. Just let me know down below in the comments, and I would like to check it out. But yeah, so I've made those goals now. I'm gonna see how I can do these things and if I can break it down in smaller steps, bite-sized steps, and a smaller to-do list, and see how I can switch things up. So for the past 2 hours, I think, I have been drawing on my iPad. It's charging now. I finished one sketch drawing, and I started to add some color to another one, just to see if I like it or not. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. We also just had dinner. It was just some potato salad with some vegetables. Now I'm just gonna wait for my iPad to charge and then do a bit more drawing, maybe watch a video. I've been recently watching Murder, She Wrote again. I love those classic whodunits. I really love Poirot and Miss Marple, and I also love Miss Fisher, the Australian version. I love that show so much, but I can't find it anywhere at the moment. But I found Murder, She Wrote on Prime, so I'm watching that now. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna put an episode of that on. Gonna do a bit more drawing if my iPad is done charging. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I have a bit of things to do for the weekend, so I'm gonna have an early night as well. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope I see you again in the next video. Tot ziens!